Hey, church family, this is Pastor Brent, and this is the 7 at 7 coming to you live from Cologne, Germany this evening. And I've got some great stuff to talk to you about in just a minute. Well, again, welcome to the 7 at 7, and we have had a good day. It's been a long day. If I look bleary-eyed, it's because I am sure enough ready to get some sleep. But before we lay down tonight, I wanted to pass along what had happened today. We arrived and came to Cologne, had an opportunity to meet a young man who is with an organization called Elijah 21. And this is a group of Germans, really from a lot of different denominational backgrounds, who have seen that there is a great importance and really an opportunity in reaching people who have come as refugees to Germany. A lot of them are coming from places where Christianity is outlawed or it's very difficult to convert because of the background of the country, the Islamic foundations that are there, and yet they're seeing people come to Germany, and as they come, Elijah 21 is reaching them with the gospel, and then they're calling their relatives and they're calling their friends back home and said, hey, I want you to know that Jesus Christ has changed my life. It's really a very cool ministry, and they've had a lot of really good success in a place where it's been hard to reach in the past. I think throughout this entire week, we're going to run into all kinds of interesting people who are seeking to do the Great Commission work in different ways here in Germany. But our meeting tonight went really well. Now, tomorrow, of course, we're going to be meeting with our friends from Ludenscheid, talking about what's going on with them for the future. Also visiting with our pastor in Wilnsdorf, visiting with Stefan about how things are going with their church and what's ahead for them in the new year as we make plans for the summer and also maybe even the late spring and the work that we'll be doing back with our partner churches along the way. And then after that, other trips along the way, we'll meet with all the Synergy pastors, a group of Ukrainian pastors, all those things we've talked about before. That stuff is just on the horizon. But tonight, just a lot of enthusiasm about the fact that here in Germany, we've run into people already who are doing the Great Commission work, and they're engaged in reaching refugees in their country. And of course, it brings the question, we've got a lot of people moving to our country from lots of places in the world. And while there's a lot of politics that's connected to that, and we can't control all that, who comes and who stays and who goes and all the rest of that, that's for other people to work out. What we can do is to be active and engaged with those that come. And I was kind of really proud to share the story of our church and the great ministry we do in conjunction with Hidden Acres, the campground out there, refugee kids, especially those who've come from difficult and war-torn countries who live in Dallas, who come out to Hidden Acres every summer, and our junior high kids serve as co-sponsors, and they get to love on them. And then, of course, then a lot of the full-time staff that's out there are folks that are connected to our church. And so we have a little on the cutting edge as a church that cares about refugees and is engaged in ministry to those who come from places where maybe Christianity is either outlawed or it's highly discouraged. There's a lot of pressure against it, but then these people come to the United States, and all of a sudden there's opportunity for a new beginning. And they can think about Christ and consider Christ without the threat of being killed or their family being killed or beat up because they make a decision to listen to a story about Jesus or make the decision to come to Christ and follow after him as Lord. And that changes once they come to the States. So that's the stuff that's going on tonight. Short, bigger stories tomorrow as we get going. But I'm glad that you dropped in for today. Continue to pray, and we look forward to talking to you really soon.